Thanks for tuning in to the Nick Stubs Show. I'm your host, Nick Stubs, where we cut through the noise of music to get to know the artist behind the band. Today I have Mendeleev. By the way, your name, amazing, but that doesn't even come close to your full name. Do you mind going ahead and say it?
I'll do it. It's Mendeleev, Galileo, Einstein, Pythagoras, Darwin, Euclid, Leonardo, Allenblitz. It's all scientists. My parents actually did that.
I mean, so, like, how many letters is that? I feel
total,
like you know.
I don't actually know. The initials themselves are Megeptaleb.
Megeptaleb?
Megeptaleb.
Can I just call you Megeptaleb?
That's
this whole
fine.
time?
Some people just change names. Some people call me Galileo. Some people call me
But
Pythagoras.
I also, like, you also go by Lev.
Thank
if you
you.
meet him, just call him Lev.
Yeah.
But I know what would be cool is if you remember this whole entire thing, I'm pretty sure he'll love you forever.
Yeah. No, some people have really gone and taken the challenge and done the memory test. If you can spell Mendeleev, that'll be the biggest help to me.
Hold on. I thought I had a really long name, which is actually Nicholas Alexander Stubblefield, but you had to write that as a child.
Oh yeah, learn how to write early. Yeah, absolutely.
So you have like a little gift in the writing department.
Maybe as a songwriter to some degree. More like big shoes to fill. I got the scientists. I have two brothers. One got philosophers. That's Lao Tzu, Seattle Shankara, Spinoza, Socrates, Siddhartha, Allenblitz. And I have an oldest brother, Elijah. That's Elijah, Benjamin, Ram, Elisha, Groucho, Woody,
I just want to say Gesundheit.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah, you can thank my parents. They did that. They
Hey,
actually
thanks,
did.
Mom.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Okay, now let's get behind the fact that, like, let's be honest, you're a true hippie. You live the lifestyle. You don't wear shoes.
Mostly.
Like, the one thing I love that when we actually hang out, it's like, wait, do I have to wear shoes? And I'm like, yeah. You're like, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, it's a second guess. It's cold out right now. I got my slippers. You don't have to pan down, but I got slippers, just trust me.
My flippy floppies?
Yeah, my flip-flops. I get kicked out of places on a regular basis just about every day. I got some slippers in my car. Yeah, it's okay. I have slippers in my car just in case for these occasions. Bars like this don't let me in, movie theaters, restaurants.
Movie theaters, I feel like you should be actually comfortable wearing sweatpants or something.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. But, you're always, like, kind of sketched out sneaking something in on the side, too, you know.
Like my feet?
Yeah. Try to maintain eye contact. You just, like, they can feel when you're feeling down there, and then they look down, and then all of a sudden they're like,
I absolutely love that you are a true individial, and I hate the term woke. You're really awake and you actually know who you are. Woke is the worst thing ever. It's just
I'm
like,
wokey. I'm wokey.
You're wokey?
I'm slightly wokey.
How about wakey?
Yeah. Getting a little more woken, or at least trying to. Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about, like, your journey to here, how you actually became an artist, and straight up to just the comfort that you have right now in your music, and how, like, you play So Far Sounds, you play a whole bunch of venues around LA.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of So Far this year. It's been a great time. I appreciate they keep having me. This is about probably my 10th show coming up soon. I just had one over the weekend. It's a cool opportunity. It's a great way to play music for a bunch of people that you've never seen before.
Actually, why don't you tell our artists what So Far Sounds is, because it's such a cool thing in LA. If you don't know about it, you should check it out.
Yeah, it's all over LA. It's performances. There's about 3 performances every single night, and they're all over the world, all over the city. I think they have something like a few hundred different cities that they go to.
But the cool thing is, like, some of these are actually in just people's houses.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you got anything from a luxurious loft or a bed store in Beverly Hills, or like some warehouse in the Arts District, or you never know what you're going to get, or a residential area.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's cool, and you never know what kind of performers you're going to get. Different bands, poetry. It's been a great platform for me to work out some sort of way of kind of sharing my stuff. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, most recently, we had the Malibu fires, as we all experienced in that tragedy. Now, 10 years ago, you actually had your house burned down in Santa Barbara.
That's right.
And how did that really shape you, and did it actually impact your music?
It definitely was a huge inspiration at the time. I know it's a weird word to use, but it became
hold on. Like, that's the cool thing. What most people don't realize is pain actually has purpose. Like, it's really a way, if you give it the opportunity, it's going to make you grow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. It was an opportunity at the time. It was tragic, and I lost just about everything that I've ever had in my life all in one night, really quickly, just like that. But it ends up working out to a liberating kind of thing over time. You got rid of everything that You got a fresh, clean start.
Sometimes it's good to have a nice start over. I mean, I was 105 pounds and 5 feet tall, made fun of constantly in the 6th grade. I obviously don't look like that anymore, but the thing is, you can take these moments and let them destroy you, but the cool thing is, every one of us has had something that's traumatic happen to us. But I challenge you to look at it in a different way, to actually help yourself grow and really help others. And for you, that was really music.
Yeah, music. My family. Of course, we play music together. That's been a healing form. I've always kind of put it into my songwriting. The things that whatever it is that I've learned from the experience, it's hard to kind of convey, and it always will be traumatic still and kind of live on. But at this point, it's shaped me for who I am, and that's kind of made me just more grateful that I've been able to gone through the experience. And so having, 10 years from November went pretty much exactly to the day that the fire happened here in Malibu, and, at this point, I'm stoked that we still have each other, family. My mom grabbed this giant box of photos that we had. That was the one thing. And I had a bunch of CDs in my car and a guitar in my car. And so, still had a few things to start from.
It's meant to be.
Yeah, still going through it.
It is amazing how photos are the one thing that, like, in anyone, like, I'm from Tennessee, and, like, the people that I know from Florida with all the hurricanes, that's the only thing that they really do grab.
Yeah, photos are important.
Yeah.
I wish I had taken hard drives in my computers to some degree. I had a chance to evacuate. I wasn't somebody who had a chance to evacuate, and so it's like I got this list in my head that I always would have taken basically at this point, where it's like all the albums and movies that I made, or all the writings, or the books and things. Those are the stuff that hits home. The creations, or the stuff that you spent hours and hours trying to work on and create, and all your baby pictures and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I start thinking about, at this point. But you can replace the rest of it,
it really
clothes,
is
whatever.
Just things at that point.
Just things. But yeah, creations are what matter. And if anyone has to evacuate, fires are going to keep happening. Get the things that you made. Yeah.
All right, now let's actually talk about the fact that I have a viewer here. What is the one thing you would tell them about not just music, but what would you tell them that actually move forward, how to move forward?
Oh, man. Can I think about it?
Just go with what you feel.
Oh, man. How to move forward? It's through community. It's through family, it's through friends, it's wherever you're at, no matter what city, you got some sort of community. People help us move forward, and especially those that are closest to us that we love, like our family. And right now especially is a good time to be doing that.
Why don't we actually just jump into the song that you're going to be playing?
Okay. I get one song?
Yeah. Well, no. What is the
a
first
song tonight that I'm going to play?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
No, sorry. You only get one. Everyone else gets more.
Everyone's playing a whole set, but I got this really good song.
You know what, guys? You're just going to be blown away.
Yeah, just wait and see. I begin usually with a groove.
Groove?
Yeah. And you start grooving, you have to build a trusting relationship. Usually,
it's kind of like a date. You don't just jump straight in.
Yeah, no, you gotta definitely start the trust factor. You gotta set rhythm and be like, I can groove, and I'm gonna be here, and I'm not gonna budge. Especially if you're playing.
But I'm not gonna push either.
Yeah. No push and pull. You gotta be a rock steady rhythm, and then you might be able to trust me in whatever I'm willing to do afterwards.
All right.
But yeah, you just wait for the groove, and then it'll probably go into one of my songs called Pure, which is off my album Juxtapositions. There's a music video for it on YouTube right now. If you find me under Mendeleev.
Mendeleev, is that across the board?
Across the board.
Do you mind? All right, sorry.
Yeah, we gotta spell it.
Now, we've already understood that you have the most complicated name that I've ever heard of, period. But for a viewer who doesn't know you yet, could you actually spell that out?
Yeah, that's Mendeleyev. Again, Mendeleyev. You don't have to play it back, I'll keep saying it. It's not the easiest name. But yeah, I continue with it. People call me LEV, L-E-V.
Yeah.
That's a lot easier.
I think we've said that before a few times.
Cool. But yeah, Mendeleev happens to be the name. If you can type it in, you can find me anywhere.
There's no other one named on there.
Yeah, Spotify, Instagram, iTunes, all of that good stuff. You'll find me if you can spell it.
It's
all E's.
you're lucky.
The only vowel is E's. That's the real way to remember
All
it.
right. So thanks so much for the time.
Thank you, man.
And I can't wait to actually hear you play.
Yeah, awesome.
Dude.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This is from my album, Spotify, iTunes. The song's called Pure. I don't need fake shit living in my head. I don't need drama sleeping in my bed. I don't need 10,000 texts while I'm away. I don't need little white lies so that I can feel secure. Don't need to feel so many feelings anymore. Just need to feel something real, something pure. I was lost and lonely, so tired of trial and error. I felt reluctant as hell, but I can tell you I wasn't scared. I never wanted to grow up, but I always wanted to be mature. Wanted someone to tell me the fucking truth. I needed to hear something real, something pure. Can I save myself? Oh, can I be saved? To sell my soul so the devil feels reassured. Now that I found my truth, I know I still need something true. So I'm gonna find something real, something pure. Thank you. It's been real. Thank you guys so much.
This is the Nick Stubs Show. I'm your host, Nick Stubs, and a special thanks for tuning in.